Hello friends, Ben here for Giant Loop, and today I want to tell you about the USWE Buddy 150. Why do we call it the Buddy? Well, because it's so big, you can put your riding buddy inside and take him along with you. Most people know that USWE makes the best hydration packs on the market, but that's not the only kind of bags that USWE makes. And so if, like me, you occasionally take your gear in your rig or you fly and ride somewhere, like the Canada trip I took, I had to put all my gear in a bag. This Buddy 150 is the ultimate solution for transporting all of your riding gear, whether it's in your own car, on an airplane, or just, across the driveway, whatever it is. It's rugged, well constructed, tons of handles, and really cool features that you just don't see on other bags like this. So let's run down the features of this 150 liter bag, and I'll demonstrate just how much gear I got in here. So the Buddy 150 features a molded polycarbonate hard shell base, and that is a bathtub style bottom. It gives you a couple extra inches down there, very sturdy. These bags get thrown around, dropped, they get loaded into airplane cargo holds, they get skidded across the ground, and that polycarbonate base is designed to stand up to that abuse. Larger wheels make it easier to pull across rugged terrain, including my driveway here, gravel, whatever it is you may want to pull it across. It's got a padded helmet compartment to keep the most important piece of safety gear as safe as possible, no matter where you're transporting it. It has a waterproof boot compartment where your knee braces will also fit. So you get done at the end of the day, your boots are gross and nasty, you don't want them in with your other gear, you've got that waterproof compartment to keep them separated. It has a padded goggle vault with a lens pocket, telescopic handle to make wheeling it around easier. Maybe the most innovative feature of this bag is the 100% waterproof fold-away changing mat. One of the most annoying things about putting your gear on in crappy conditions is having to take your shoes off and swap between your regular shoes and your riding boots and vice versa. You always end up getting your socks wet. And so this bag is designed with this changing mat that folds out and allows you to stand on something dry while you're swapping your shoes, and then you just fold that mat up and stick it into its own separate pouch so it's not getting the rest of your gear dirty. And the most important stat of all, obviously, we call it the Buddy 150 because it has 150 liters of storage, but that's sort of an esoteric number, particularly for us maybe here in the States where we don't use liters as a unit of measurement as much. So let me just show you how much gear I got in this bag. A couple things just to show you. So there are individual pockets here that you can use to get into the bag. This is the goggle pouch, this is where the boots go, this is the helmet pouch, and then there's a door on top that you can use to get into your gear without unzipping the whole bag. This is that waterproof changing mat, but there's also one big zipper that goes all the way around the outside so that you can unzip the whole thing and fold it open for easiest possible access. So multiple ways to access your gear. It's got these very sturdy, super well stitched carrying handles. It's got some compression straps here, and then there's a plastic handle on the bottom and another nice handle here on the top. It's really easy to get a hold of this and move it around. It's a great size. But enough about that. Let's talk about what I got inside of this bag. Let's start with the boot pouch. This is that waterproof boot pouch, and it's for boots and knee braces, so that's what I put in here. So a pair of, these are my Alpine Stars Corazols, which are basically the same size as motocross boots, if that's what you're rocking instead. So 2 boots, this is a waterproof pouch, so none of this garbage that it gets on your boots, which are typically the muddiest piece of gear you have, gets on your other stuff. These are my articulating knee protectors. Those were also in that same pouch. Over here in the goggle pouch, I have, shockingly, the goggles. Right here is where your extra lenses can go. I'm just gonna put that back in there actually just to keep them, so I don't throw them on the ground. This is your protected helmet storage area. And what I have in there is a helmet. And there's also a strap in here that's elastic with hooks that you can use to keep your helmet from bouncing around. And then in the center pouch, where the main compartment is, I have a ton of stuff. I brought a full set of riding gear. This is a riding jacket, fully padded. Takes up that much space. This is riding pants. This is adventure gear, so this is all fully waterproof gear. I got a USWE Core 16 backpack, also hydration pack. This is one of our bigger packs. I like this one a lot. Gets a ton of gear, fits inside. That's in the bag. I thought, well, what if I get thirsty? So I brought a 1-gallon Cactus Canteen from Giant Loop. That fits in there. I've got 2 jerseys because fashion's important and you never know what you're gonna want to wear on a given day. So I brought 2 USWE jerseys inside this bag. Also, what if it's cold during the casual wear portion of the day? So I brought my USWE jacket. That's in the bag. Man, there's so much stuff in here. I never know which pair of gloves I'm gonna wanna wear, so I brought 2 pairs of gloves. That fits in the bag. These are my trail riding pants. So I essentially have 2 full sets of gear in here, a warm weather set and a cold wet weather set. So these are Climb motocross pants. And then my full set of hard Fox armor was in the bottom of the bag. So that's 2 full sets of riding gear. I'm prepared for whatever conditions I may come across. The bag is empty, so that's a ton of gear. And what's great is you can throw all that stuff in there, and I had room to spare. And I even brought extra stuff, like do you need 2 jerseys or a gallon of water? That's the Buddy 150. We think it's the ultimate solution for carrying all your gear, whether you're going across the country or across the driveway. Hope you'll check it out. I'll put a link to this on Giant Loop's site so you can check it out there. We sell it directly on giantloopmoto.com. You can also go over to USWE's site and check it out there. Please consider subscribing to the channel for more gear overviews and product videos like this. And don't forget that all YouTube subscribers save 10% on giantloopmoto.com with promo code SUBSCRIBER. You also get free shipping on any order over $75 from giantloopmoto.com, which would include this here Buddy 150 bag if you decided to pick one up for yourself. Thank you for watching. Go light, go fast, go far with Giant Loop, and of course, USWE.